Ask for it and you shall receive is the moral of last episode, because we've, spoiler alert, got through in the Champions League. I wanted one team to face, and we are playing that team twice today. As welcome back, guys, to episode number... I'm trying to keep the spoilers away, but I can't really keep... There we go. That screen's blocking it. As welcome back to episode number 10 now of season number 4 of the FIFA 22 Barcelona rebuild. The next series as well, everything is planned. I have picked a team. Some of you guys told me to do it, some of you guys didn't. I'm not going to reveal anything about it. But yes, stay tuned for that one as we hit the penultimate one. Oh no, it isn't the penultimate one today. We've still got a while to go if we get through in the Champions League. But welcome back to Barcelona. If you're still excited for this series and you want to help us hit 6k, don't forget, down below in the description, smash that subscribe button. We are on the race, trying to desperately get to 6,000. And of course, smash a like if you want to help boost the algorithm and all that good stuff. As 3, 2, 1, we are going to spoil who we have today. You can see it right there. We have PSG. What a big game it is. I just wanted them. We played Bayern Munich and I thought the only big team we haven't played, apart from Bayern, is Paris. And we have Paris twice today, followed with Villarreal. We have the El Clasico, and we have Deportivo Alaves, as I think I'm going to just stick to 5 games today. Yeah, we'll play both Paris legs, because of course, how vital are these? And then we'll play El Clasico, which seems like the best thing to do. And this is the team that we're going to put out for the first leg against PSG. We'll have to rotate for Villarreal, as there's some tired faces in here. I don't know why entirely they're all tired, but... we'll go with this, as Duran is our goalkeeper, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Araujo and Cucurella, with Thiago Almada, Fabian and Frankie de Jong, Rafinha on the right, Haaland up front, and Carlson preferred on that left wing, because of course we've lost Fati, Depay still out, both gone under 90 rated now, which is concerning. Pedri and Gonzalez still not fit. Ter Stegen the goalkeeper, Villanueva. And we've only got these boys who, I don't want to play much of these to be fair, in the run-in that we've got left. Busquets is retiring. Gil is only the real reserve. Fernandez still not fully fit. As let's go into the first game today against PSG. And it might be our job on the line. Look at that manager rating, 62. Didn't realise that. Got to try and step it up. And let's have a look. We've got the home leg first. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the goalkeeper. Achraf Hakimi, good. Fullback him, Højbjerg on the bench, Lima I recognise, De Vrij, Marquinhos and Dest, our ex-player at left back, Souček, Thomas Partey and Lemar in the midfield, with Zaniolo, Kylian Mbappe and Neymar Jr. still going. Of course, if you didn't see a previous episode, I did show you, they have released Lionel Messi. He's a free agent, he would not join, he holds a grudge apparently. It must be because of the old... chairman or president, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. Bartholomew, that's it, remembered it straight away. But let's get into this game and focus here. As Matheus de Ligt tries to put a ball across to Ronnie Araujo. It was a dodgy play, that one, and he should be in the midfield really. Zaniolo, shouldn't it? Italian from Jose Mourinho's Roma. And Lemar in the midfield. I'm guessing that's just a FIFA switch that it's made, as de Ligt... brilliant tackle on the tall Thomas Partey as he tried to get that pass off. Beaten Souček to it, and Carlson cuts inside. Almada making the run in front of Haaland here. Almada's kind of through. He tries to pull it back into Erling Haaland. It's just scuffed, and it falls to Rafinha. Under 10 minutes on the clock, and we lead against Paris Saint-Germain. I wanted to test myself against the big teams. Another test. Looks like it's going our way. Fabulous just took a deflection, didn't it? I was going to shoot with Almada, decided against it, and that is dodgy from Donnarumma. Just let it hit him. Haaland saw it fall, and Rafinha just got on the end of it with half an open net to put it in. Brilliant and easy finish that one, as Almada keeping up the tackling. The harsh tackling that is, almost took the man out, as Lemar has a bit of a gap behind there to go to Kylian Mbappe on the angle. It's Haaland against Mbappe today. I cannot wait to see how this goes, as Dest falls to Mbappe, Zaniolo, now Thomas Partey, as we've got De Jong down. He's just come back from injury, of course, and he's staying down, holding the hamstring behind the leg. Now the knee. Not too great, as I might shove Gavi on, you know. We do have the 1 goal advantage. I'm going to try Gavi. Cucurella, oh dear, not a good clearance, as PSG putting us a Bit of pressure right here after we've lost as midfielder. Thomas Lemar flicked through, and Kylian Mbappe is there to level it up here as he just bumps with, who is that? It's Dest. He's celebrating against his former club, of course. He didn't really stick around with us, didn't really fall into my plans, and now falling into PSG's as their plans back in place, all square. And like the Bayern Munich second leg, could be an interesting one now as Ronnie Araujo on a bit of a turn into Fabian, now playing in CDM. Almada straight onto Erling. I want Erling to get the better of Mbappe just so we can prove we've got the better striker as Mazraoui dinks it in that area. Stefan de Vrij straight away with the clearance. Fabian, now Gavi, Haaland. I'm going to try and turn with the big man. He's got a good turn. He's actually just bullying the defenders, putting a ball in the box, but not great. Not the greatest at all as Duran with the ball up the field now. Falls straight to Gavi, and I see Haaland forward. Try and put it onto him. Now Fabian touches it down to Thiago Almada. Haaland's got a bit of a gap, and he's put it in the bottom corner. No idea how that's flown in. First time hit from Erling puts us back in front, and that just seemed jammy to me. Very jammy. Outside of the box, and I guess he's got 95 shooting for a reason. Good stuff as Rafinha to try and run away with the ball here. He's going to get it round the corner. Mazraoui has a gap now, and we've got men in the box, but not too close to the keeper. We'll look for Haaland now on the edge. Now it's to Thiago Almada. Donnarumma again. He saves it, but he saves that really convincing. He's always just slightly tapping the ball out as that is half-time. 2-1 to Barcelona. Brilliant half of football, but there's still 3 halves to go. Of course, the second leg counts for something as ball over the top. Neymar Jr. just touches that one down, and Serginho Dest into Marquinhos easily around us. Lemar, Thomas. Now just going to play it in the midfield a little bit, and he's got around us. Partey looking for Mbappe. Trying to be clinical. We're going to try and grow into the game a little bit more, of course, as Haaland. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. There was a tackle that went down, but Carlson running through. He's got Rafinha at the side of him. Carlson's going to take it alone, and he's going to finish it alone. Rafinha doesn't look too happy he didn't get the ball passed to him, but who cares when the Swede, with a super run, just swipes it in that bottom bin. And I tell you what, Donnarumma's not had a good day. Not a good day at all for him. Just running through and finished into the bottom side netting. What more could you ask for your team? Best case scenario at home, of course, we did concede, but I don't care. Each one of our forward 3 has scored now, which is amazing, as Carlson puts it through onto Haaland again. Almada trying to join in. That's going out wide to Rafinha. Beating Dest to it. Clipping it into the box. Looking for Carlson again. Almada put the pressure on. Donnarumma can't catch it. Very close as Rafinha tackled by Marquinhos coming forward. Zaniolo forward. Gets the ball back now to Zanit as we need to put a tackle in Cucurella. Oh, ref. How long was the advantage? Yellow card for Ronald Araujo. Hopefully he's not already on a yellow card. I don't think he is, as Mbappe takes it short into Thomas Partey. They're going backwards as well. Stefan de Vrij into Lemar. We don't want to concede another one because the Parc des Princes won't be the easiest place to play, should I say, as that's not a great pass from Almada. Haaland out wide here into Eze as he puts it out wide as well into Marc Cucurella. Just going to keep on running forward here and try and create something. Almada has got a shot from range to take on, and oh! Thought that was in for a second. And Haaland is removed from the field for Enes Ünal. Let's keep the pressure up. Keep going. Fabian Marquinhos now. Just going to keep on running after them and putting the pressure on them. Kevin Wimmer. Not Kevin Wimmer. That's definitely not Wimmer on the wing as Hakimi has it back in the defence. We'll take 3-1. Definitely take it. We could have had more with how dodgy Donnarumma's been in this one. But Erling wins the first battle against Mbappe. However, Mbappe could have 2. Slid in there and oh! Duran off his line. Araujo had to be very careful not to get sent off and a penalty conceded. But he was careful enough. 3-1 is what we take to France next week, or in this episode as well. And Almada happy to play in that one. I don't mind this player. A bit of a pocket rocket off the bench. Has broken metatarsal again. Frankie de Jong 2 months. I'm pretty sure he was the one, or I think he was the one who just came back from that injury. Or it might have been Pedro Gonzalez who had it. I don't know, but that's just a shame. Could that be the last time we see him, as we've got many rotations for this next one. I'm going to put Gavi in as well for Almada. Fernandez's fitness is building up. You can see the front three completely different. Eze, Gil, and Figueroa as Lenglet in the defence. Tagliafico. Fabian just stays in. Guerra. I wish he could play right back, but no, just left back. And Clasico not really up to the standards of Barcelona. I think the next manager will get rid of him. Dani Olmo staying off because he is not our player anymore. As Villarreal are in 4th, they're a decent team, but they're tired as well. Probably in Europe as well, as it's a 2-2 draw. Probably, well, more than fair result with the team we put out. Lorente with a brace, and Gil with a brace for us. Not too bad for a turnaround squad, as it should be back to normal. PSG away from home, it is. And Almada just seems a little bit tired, but I think we've done well at rotating there, because we've got to draw a point out of a difficult game. Gil could probably sit on the bench after that as well. There we go, we'll put him on the bench. Yeah, we'll go like that, as it's a very decent team. Very decent indeed, just like the first one, but of course lost Frankie de Jong. And hopefully Erling can win his battle against Mbappe again to be the world's best striker and get through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And let's see if the home team has rotated. Donnarumma still in goal. Hakimi, De Vrij, Marquinhos, Perraud, Lima, Souček, Højbjerg, Trincao, Mbappe and Neymar, our ex-player on the wing. Changed it up quite a bit actually. Dest, our other ex-player, out of the squad altogether for the Saints left back. I'm pretty sure Perraud does play for Southampton. Changes as De Ligt trying to keep the ball off Mbappe. They have the home crowd definitely behind them. When you're in a deficit in the Champions League, the fans are going to try and rile you up, as Kylian Mbappe caught offside to start off with. Should be a tasty game anyway, as Højbjerg cuts across Trincao. We've got there Cucurella to run away with this one. He's got a man in front of him in Carlson. He's going to keep on going. That was meant to go over the top to Erling Haaland, but we'll let it slide as long as he's not injured, Carlson, which he is not. And he has the ball again. Cucurella down the wing. We're going to look for him. There we go. Runners at the back post. Tried to whip one in and just blocked by Marquinhos. So we'll take the corner. We'll try and create something from this. Haaland near post. He could kill the game off. Top scorer in the Champions League. And just couldn't get another. That is the fact it told me at the start. He scored 6 in this competition as Hakimi. Uh-oh. The right back slips past Marc Cucurella to put them in the lead. And Simon Duran wasn't convincing goalkeeping from him. The ex-Blancos man puts them 1-0 up. Like Bayern put pressure on us in the second half, or the second leg should I say, of our tie in the round of 16. PSG do the same. It's a good finish. They're going to try and knock us off. And it seems to me we are under the cosh a little bit, as that's a good ball through though. And Fabian just drops it off into Rafinha. The Brazilian on the edge of the box just tries to step it to the side to get an angle. Donnarumma actually catching things today. That's a surprise for him, as Erling into Almada. Chipped over the top. Rafinha in behind. Can we give that back to Thiago Almada? Good save, Donnarumma. Brilliant from the Italian stallion in the goal. Cracking stop as they're going to build though. Konrad Lima tried to get across there and block it off. Perraud back heel into Neymar Jr. Kylian Mbappe, edge of the box. Souček over the top. They're playing well now. Mbappe, Neymar Jr. Højbjerg, back to Mbappe. Big save, Duran. Big save to keep us in the lead on aggregate. And it's a corner ball for Paris, as now Trincao whips that in. Header won by De Vrij. And over the top. PSG getting things a bit more right this time, as Mbappe on the edge. Shot through bodies again. Referee, blow this half-time whistle. I can't deal with it. PSG playing very well. Corner ball. Neymar to put it in. Marquinhos pulling off. Haaland with the header away. Almada. Oh! Twinkle toes Thiago Almada. But ref, you had to blow the whistle now. I guess I did ask for it, but Carlson looked like he was through a bit. As at half-time, 1-0 down, but still winning, if that makes sense. Just need to keep it going as Carlson with a spin-off right there. Fabian around the corner. Almada. Oh, just tackled there. Marquinhos. Konrad Lima. Højbjerg. He puts the ball over the top looking for Francisco Trincao. And Araujo's come across. He needs to be careful though. No yellow card for him or he misses the semis, as Cucurella gets that away onto Erling Haaland, who does have pace, you know. Beats the defender easily. Stefan De Vrij. Marquinhos not coming across. Erling Haaland with space to run through. Shoots and saved. I could have put that across the box as well, but I opted not to. And a corner ball. Come on, do something from this. Carlson, Ronnie Araujo over the top. That is unlucky as Kylian Mbappe onto Wimmer. Højbjerg through the gap onto Mbappe again. He's running through at us. He's put a ball into the box. Duran has to punch it. Head again, please, Carlson. He doesn't win it. And Souček with the flick forward. Wimmer's turned us very nicely, Duran. Brilliant. You can see it's their game to lose as Enzo onto Almada. Haaland through. He's got a gap. He's beaten De Vrij again. He's got Rafinha at the other side. We've not been in it in terms of shots, but we steal a goal on the hour mark through Rafinha, and that is big again. Come on. He's a magic man. He's a Leeds man in real life, but he's not in this. Barcelona, and he's got a big goal in terms of taking us through to the next round. Excellent as Rafinha, straight on the ball again. Puts the ball through into Thiago Almada. Cuts away. Definite foul. Hopefully he's not injured, Conrad Lima. And I think we can make a change now. We've got a comfortable cushion. I won't say it was too comfortable. I was going to put Jill on there. No, Gavi for Almada. Take the cam off for a centre mid. And it looks as if we're getting at them a bit more now as Mazraoui looking for De Ligt. It was an uncomfortable situation though. And Mbappe to play that into Neymar Jr. around the side. Enzo to keep it alive past that. There we go. A bit uncomfortable, but we've got away with it. As Enzo now. Haaland, can he make that running behind? He's looking to point, but now we'll go with the pass. Can he get 7 and take his tally up in the Champions League? He can't! He's missed. Tad unlucky as Kylian Mbappe running at us, as the commentary says. Cucurella tripped by Wimmer. They still need 2 goals. Not a great tackle, though. And Gilles just come onto the field. And we'll get Enes Ünal on for Haaland, resting for El Clasico, of course. As we should survive 10 minutes, of course. We completed a comeback in real life against PSG from 5-1 or 4-0, I think it was. And we're going to try and make sure they don't come back against us here. As Ronnie Araujo pass forward. Partey cutting that one out. Kylian Mbappe slid in to try and block it off, but haven't done it. Neymar Jr. into Kylian again. Try and get across. Duran, that's amazing. He deserves a clean sheet from this game, to be fair. It's unfortunate that he did concede because he's been really good. A short corner coming across. We'll try and watch him. Don't know why they're going short when, of course, they need 2 goals. Cucurella, just don't give a penalty away, please. Wimmer, don't get carded, Araujo. It's a handball, and that took ages, that whistle. Of course, he doesn't get booked in FIFA for handball, so that's good. As Mbappe, straight at Mazraoui. Cleared away. Carlson taps it on but can't get around his man. Straight back to them. Neymar Jr. Thomas Partey. Prau in space. We've took him out, but come on, keep marking up. And another free kick. Can you believe it? Mbappe, this should be the end. And to be fair, I fancy him from this free kick. Both centre-backs on yellows for the next round as it's gone just wide from Neymar Jr. Duran should whack this and we should get the whistle. Goes forward. Head that on, please. There we go. And the whistle's blown. I just spat a lot there. Apologies, but it deserves it. 1-1 through on aggregate. 4-2. PSG out the way. We've beaten every single big team now in Europe. We can celebrate that as a victory in itself. But semi-finals, here we come. And Real, let's try and win the title early on, shall we? If we beat them, we're a big step close to it. Other Champions League games yet to be played as Ansu says he thinks he's back. Oh, and I am sweating. It is boiling in England for once. I've got to just say that. Because you can probably see the sweat dripping off my face. As we've got a 13-point gap on Real. And how many games would it be if we beat them? It will be 16-point gap with 6 games left. If we win this, we could possibly win the title today. If they lose the next one, we beat Alaves in the simulation. Yeah, we could win the title today. That's how good we've been this season. Of course, I don't expect us to do it. Just expect us to put up a good fight here against these ones. As Ansu Fati was talking about playing, he's still crucially injured. No involvement for you, sir. As one change, Gavi in the midfield. Fabian drops back. And Fernandes on the bench. Rest him for Alaves, because we'll have to rotate. Is the Champions League next game? Decided it is. It is. We're going to have to do it the hard way this season. We've had Bayern Munich. We had an easy group. We've always had easy groups. Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid in the semis. Like Man City did, of course. We are going to do it the hard way against the team that we play next. We can feel them out in this one. Of course, beating them to the league this season, it looks like at the moment. But what an occasion. What an absolute tie that is. Let's beat them here, though, as you've seen the team. Just can't believe we've got them in the Champions League, doing it the hard way indeed. Every big team, apart from us in Spain, and Real, who were below us in Spain, we've played the top teams from each country. But here we go. Real in this one. And we're at home for El Clasico as the team we are against. Let's have a look. Courtois, Skriniar at right back. Militao, Nacho going down in rating, and Tierney at left back. Mason Mount in CDM. Don't understand why you pay all that money to play him in defensive midfield. With Bernardo Silva and Federico Valverde in front of him. Karim Benzema up front with Paul Pogba on the right and Vinny Jr. on the left. Paul Pogba still in that unconventional right-hand side role, but whatever the manager wants, he'll have to play as Almada. Come on. This is just about getting more fitness in the legs of the players that haven't been playing, like Gavi, consistently, and trying to feel them out for the Champions League. And of course, a big win here would probably see us win the league, as that's a shot through bodies, but there's a man down. I think it's Carlson. Not great, as I'm going to put Eze straight on. We've lost another winger. At least Ansu should be back soon, and he's actually staying down for a while. Oh dear, he's started to get in form. Every time he goes up a rating, he goes down by getting injured, as that's just straight to our keeper Duran. I'm sorted as long as he doesn't get injured, as Cucurella to take the ball forward here is going to play it down the wing, and we'll give it to Eze. Eze to just try and cross this into the middle. Armando, free as a bird! And puts it wide of Courtois' goal. That just had to be scored, as Matthijs de Ligt across the field into Marc Cucurella, takes it down very well, and we'll run forward. Can we get an option? Not really. Eze receives this now. And that's good play, actually. Cucurella around the side. We've got Gavi running the middle. It goes near post to Haaland. And bounced off his hand. And Thiago Almada. Now on to Matthijs de Ligt. And he passes it backwards. Cucurella. That's just fizzed forward into Ronnie Araujo. Now Cucurella again. We'll try and put that around the corner. Keep on running, Eze. There we go. That's through the gap again. And Eze to try and whip that in near post. Almada with the header. Why is it always falling to the small man? Unlucky once more as Vinny Jr. I thought he was going to try and turn us right there. De Ligt to get this away onto Raf. Get running, Rafinha. Just pass that into Haaland. There we go. Erling Haaland has a gap. It's Tierney and Militao coming across. But Erling hits it at Courtois. I've got to say, Thibaut Courtois, every time we've played them, has been sensational. Paul Pogba drops it off into Mount in the midfield. Now across to Valverde. Just got to keep watching them as Paul Pogba, Benzema, tackled. Now we'll try and get away a little bit here. Thiago Almada looks to try and get it down the line, and Skriniar. We've got 10 minutes, and I would say we've been the better team. Just not, of course, taking our chances fully as Mount stole it off Duran. Brilliant save. Benzema can't get the rebound, but he's got the ball flicked up. De Ligt hits it off his chest. And now that was very close, but we've got away with them there as Gavi nutmegs Tierney. And can we attack from this just before half-time? Rafinha, we've got Eze at the back post. Terrible ball. Unlucky there as Benzema plays it back into Mason Mount. He's going to stick a ball over the top, and Mazraoui just to cut that out. De Ligt into Gavi again. Just fire that out wide, please. There we go. Eze. And Eze to keep the ball. I'm going to try and put that out wide, but he's been tackled just before half-time. And Mason Mount goes into the book, because I would love a goal here. Play this straight into Gavi, who's going to go from range. I think it was handled. Yes, a free kick, and it will be taken before half-time. Erling Haaland, he's got the most power, you know. And because he's got the most power, I might try this one. Just full on. Dash it. That side. That's powerful. That's off the crossbar. And Erling Haaland almost scoring very far out with the free kick. But at half-time, 0-0. Definitely the better team. Just unlucky as Vinny Jr. Back to Nacho. Valverde. Mount now has it in the middle. Bernardo Silva. I can't believe the midfield that they've got. And Tierney as well. They've just signed all the good players from the top clubs. As now Benzema has a bit of a gap right here. Araujo on his back. Tierney's going to dip that in looking for Pogba. They've woken up in this second half, it seems. Benzema with a flick round. He loves doing them flicks, but hasn't worked that time. Still, they have the ball, though. Benzema cutting away. Pogba! Duran, amazing save. Really brilliant from our keeper as corner ball. We'll go with the short one as Bernardo Silva whips it edge of the box. Werner's now on the field. We're still yet to make a sub because we had to make one early in the first half with Carlson's injury. And we'll just keep on going. Pogba into Mount. It's definitely changing the second half. Got to change it back in our favour. Werner. Duran again. He is honestly a top-class goalkeeper in years to come, I would say. He is now. He's making these saves now at 82 rated as they've got the ball again. Timo Werner. Paul Pogba back heels into Ernesto Valverde and Vinny Jr. side netting. Timo Werner with the ball over the top. Mazraoui will head that back straight to Duran. Maybe time for some changes soon. I mean, a 0-0 wouldn't be the worst result after the PSG game, of course. The team on a come down, but would have liked a little bit more as Gavi's got the man showing on this wing. It's now Rafinha. Rafinha whips that into Haaland, pulling off. And Militao's in the way of literally everything. Brilliant defending. Yes, that is me praising Real Madrid after we've been drawn against them in the Champions League. Cucurella into Eze. Eze across now into Rafinha. Head that over the top. Gavi overhead kick. Courtois saved and a short pass out, but they've got away with it. Tell you what, he's been good as Gavi today as two changes. Haaland off for Unal. Yes, I've done that in El Clasico. And of course, another change. I think Gilles in the midfield as Eze's in behind here. Of course, I was thinking about the Alaves game with them changes as Eze to keep that alive. Gavi at the back post is offside. And Serge Gnabry on the field right now as he's going to try and go wide, running at Cucurella's gap. Bernardo Silva, Mason Mount. Now Valverde, Araujo across. Bernardo Silva again. Gnabry is around. And Werner's onside. We're going to lose the derby in the last minute to make it 2 games unbeaten this season. Timo Werner, even Ancelotti's across. You know how much it means to him. And if they're going to win this game here, it kind of puts me in a bit of a tough patch going into the Champions League. Because I know that they're actually decent now, as that's a good ball down the line. Whipped in near post and just over the top of us. Oh dear. Not the greatest ending to El Clasico. We will lose this one. We won at the Bernabeu in the last minute in the first derby. Lost at home in this one to a Timo Werner goal at the near post. The German link-up with Gnabry worked for him. We won't win the league today, and it's going to take a bit of a challenge now because Real Madrid might get the heads up after that. And straight on to Alaves as a player returns. Memphis Depay, it's been ages with him as Carlson's out for 2 months. At least Depay will maybe play a part in this one and future games. It was not over with that big injury as Figueroa can come on the bench. We're going to rotate a little bit. Gavi had a really good game, but I'm going to stick Fernandez in. And of course, Eze on that side. For Alaves, this is the side. Duran finally going up a rating. Deserved another clean sheet, but again conceded last minute. Alaves in 18th. We have a 10-point gap over Madrid, who can technically catch us. But I hope with a win here, we step very close, and we do. Haaland with the only goal. That is a big step towards the title, I would say. Anyway, as semi-finals is next up. We're not going to play any of them today, as we're still getting scout reports. I'm looking for the next manager who, of course, he might want as... What am I trying to look at here? Why is his manager rating going down? I want to see the league table before we end up on. See if we can technically win it in the next episode as the other semi-final. Inter and Chelsea. I don't want to play Chelsea in the final. That would be a bittersweet one as La Liga Santander. We have the 10-point gap still with 5 games to go. We've got to win 3. If we win all the games in the league next episode, we should win the title. However, it's Real Sociedad that are closest. I never even clocked that. Real Madrid are below Sociedad. 13 draws. They've only lost the same amount of games as us as Real. Of course, one of those being to us and one of ours being to them. Just got to make sure we win the next games. If we make sure we win them, we should win the title. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. As thank you guys for watching this episode. Penultimate one of the whole series is up next, so make sure you're tuned in for that. Of course, you can tune in by hitting the subscribe button. Like, comment, share and subscribing as well as that. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in. And of course, race to 6K in a bit. And peace.